vlog. Me and the dogs are hanging out. I say dogs because I've got my mum's dog here. Guest dog Tigger is here. I've realised just as I've started filming this that there's no way I'm going to hold my camera throughout this intro. So give me a sec. I'm just going to set up something so that my camera can sit on it. Okay, that's better. Yes, so hope everyone is well and you're having lovely weeks. I am 32 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and by the time that this has been filmed bits and pieces and edited and up and everything, I will be 32 weeks of my pregnancy, I should probably say, because otherwise people are like, sorry, what, she's 32 weeks old? So I've just come back from a scan. As I said last week or the week before, I get growth scans. So basically every month I'm having a scan because of thyroid cancer and everything. And I have to say, in today's one, I did say these growth scans are worth the thyroid cancer alone, because yeah, I'm very, very lucky to get to see my baby every month, and she's such a cutie. So here she is at the moment. Oh, look at her little nose. Wait, there we go. It's not the best picture of her. She's a bit embarrassed, but but basically she was wiggling too much. She was too much movement. She was doing this. She was like, you know, doing Vogue. Oh, she's just awesome though. Like everything that they showed me, they were like, this is her foot. I mean, my mum came with me today, which was so lovely because Stephen had to work and he's gutted to miss it. But it was so nice to have mum along. So we were both kind of like gulping every time she was like, that's the foot. And we were like, oh, the foot. And that's the hand. Oh, the hand. So yeah, that was really, really special. And yesterday I had a midwife appointment. My iron is a bit low, so I'm on new iron pills and stuff, and having lots of orange juice with iron pills. So yeah, the other kind of update about my pregnancy is that I did actually have a bit of a scary morning on Saturday morning. Basically on Friday I was feeling sick most of the day, like just nauseous, nothing like awful, but I just kind of mild nausea, and I was finding that the only thing that was helping me, like back in my first trimester, was eating. That was it. So I was just eating loads, and actually I chose really bad things to eat. I didn't think, oh, I'll eat healthily. I thought, Claire just baked me a whole load of brownies, so I'm totally gonna eat all them. So I had 3 big brownies. I had chocolate biscuits. I had like another like chocolate club bar, which I'm like obsessed with, and throughout the evening I was suddenly like feeling a bit like, oh, I've been a real idiot, haven't I? Because she was so awake, she was so alert. Throughout the night she was like jerky movements, and it was quite unsettling actually just how active and hyper she was. Just kicking away, like nudging me, moving about all the time, and just quite kind of sudden. So I went to bed. I think actually I didn't get to sleep till about 2 because she was so awake. And then she had a bit of sleep with me. So we both slept for a good 3 hours. And then around 5:30 I woke up with a jolt and she was kicking again and being really hyper again. So I called triage, which is basically like maternity A&E. So I called them up and I was like, so I'm sure it's just the fact that I had too much sugar yesterday, but I just wanted to make sure that I shouldn't come in because she's really kind of going a bit mental. And they were like, no, do come in, it's really good that you called. So yeah, I went straight into hospital. By the time I had, so from the time I had called to the time I was lying on the table being monitored was 15 minutes. So it was pretty awesome actually to get this like little dry run and see how quickly we could get to our hospital and everything. And going at 5:30 in the morning meant that there was no one there, there was no traffic, we could park just outside, like it was pretty awesome. So yeah, I was basically monitored. So they put you on kind of like, you have 2 straps around your bump, and one is for the baby's heartbeat and the other is for the action of the uterus to kind of see how it's contracting and stuff. So yeah, I was on that for a good hour because they kept coming back and being like, yeah, we're kind of happy, but she's very hyper. So they kept checking again, and the doctor came in and was like, we're just going to give you another 20 minutes more, because she was like really moving all over the place. And it's all good, all fine. She just was on a sugar high. It's all my fault. I feel like a bad mother. I'm so sorry, little girlie. And since I have really like watched what I'm eating a lot more. But yeah, I mean, I think it's quite normal to get all sorts of scares in pregnancy, but there's always a positive to that. And I think the positive is that, one, we went to go to the hospital at 5:30 in the morning, and both Stephen and I were really like good at doing it. We were like, I had to wake him up and be like, sorry baby, we gotta go. And he was amazingly like just on it, and like, you know, sort out what we're doing with Hobbs, and then off we went. And yeah, it was really refreshing to like realise that I was incredibly calm. It was like, I really didn't think, I'm not the kind of person that like takes things like rushing off to hospital calmly, but I really was. I was so calm. Maybe I was really tired and also on a sugar low, but I was so calm. Stephen was really calm, and he kept going, I can't believe how calm you're being, it's really bizarre. And just took everything in my stride. And like, I've been known to get panic attacks and stuff, and definitely in hospital and scary situations, that's normally what happens to me, to be honest. And I was like the complete opposite. So I feel really empowered by that, knowing that I can kind of like, you know, have a bit of a scary situation and just be like, we're okay, we're calm. So I feel like, yeah, that was meant to happen, because it's given me a little boost, like, you've got this, girl. But I do feel very bad that was completely self-inflicted to my poor little baby, and she can't take too much sugar, and 1 brownie a day I think is my max. But yeah, what else? I mean, pregnancy wise, that's kind of it. My pelvis definitely feels better. I haven't been so hormonal, although actually, was it Saturday night? Oh my god, we were taking down furniture, and I was just we were listening to a playlist of all sorts of like 80s film music, and Wind Beneath My Wings, the Bette Midler classic, came on, and we were just taking down furniture and stuff, and Stephen suddenly just like looked at me because I was going and I was just crying my eyes out, and I was like, I think it's the song is very sad. And then I carried on like for quite a while later, and I was like, it might also be just being pregnant. So taking down furniture was making me a bit sad, because, you know, we've been in this flat for 10 years, and the main thing that we were taking down has been with us since the beginning. So that was actually quite emotional. And so was Bette Midler. And yeah, I don't know, that's kind of it for that. But yeah, my pelvis is a lot better. And I'm still slow, but not as slow. And yes, so it's good week. So, oh, I know what I had to report back to you. The hats went down so well, and I have like the loveliest antenatal group. We've all bonded so well. Just recently, I think it started out we were all being a bit shy and no one was saying anything, and just towards the end we really bonded. And last Saturday we were all just absolutely like a gaggle of best friends that have known each other for years. It was such a lovely little like tea reunion. And yeah, I brought out my little hats that I'd made everyone, and they were all really blown away by them. And I feel like I've got friends for life. I'm very excited about the fact that I've got such a lovely group. Seeing another one tomorrow for yoga, so yeah, it's very exciting. So yeah, I'm basically gonna like show you some stuff, because a lot has changed. Not as much as I thought, to be honest. Like, it just takes so long. It takes so much longer to do stuff. Like, just packing stuff up takes hours. So yeah, I will show you what the kitchen's looking like, because that's very exciting. And the first cupboard went up late last night. poor Stephen got back from work at 8 and I was like, don't suppose you want to build a cupboard this evening? He was like, oh, go on then. And like, this is us at midnight, like, why did we want to build a cupboard this evening? But we did it, we managed it, so I'm very pleased about that. Yeah, so that's kind of it. There is more coming in the rest of this video, just like little tidbits of the house and stuff, and me and the 2 dogs. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, the kitchen is done. This is extremely exciting for us because we have wanted this sorted in a very long time. So here's the new cabinet and all sorted in there. Someone asked about the extractor fan, which we haven't covered, but actually, do you know what, it's not even working anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, the spice rack is up. The bars are up, everything's clean and tidy. Look, it's all got its place. Oh yes. It's so funny when you put up new storage, you're like, so I've filled this, where did that all go before? But yes, very, very pleased that everything's kind of got its place and doesn't feel quite so crowded. I've still got a little bit of sorting to do, I think, on these shelves, but that's okay. Hobbs has got his own shelf. Haven't you, Hobbles? Good timing. Hello, darling. Did you hear your name? So yeah, Hobbs has got his own shelf there. And the only thing left is that we really want to get rid of that plastic drawers. It's just horrible. So we're going to try and get a little unit for down there for all things like, you know, like rubbish bags, and there's another doggy drawer, stuff for the garden. But it's looking quite good behind here now. So much just clearer. Got my bags there, recycling there. Yeah, woo, Stephen's booze. And yeah, all the tea in the world that you could ever want. Hobbs to the left of me, Tigger to the right, here I am stuck in the middle with you. Okay, right, here is the flat at the moment. That was my setup for my camera, really pro, hey? This is a big roll, by the way, of recyclable, eco-friendly, recycled bubble wrap, just in case you're wondering what the hell that is. And we have moved everything out of the IKEA Expedit. I think it's called a Kallax now. So there was records in there originally. We got rid of, well, we stored them away. Then there was just other stuff that we were just putting in there because there was nowhere else for it. So that's all gone. The actual unit has been taken down and now everything is like packed up and that's all going into storage. And that's bits of the furniture there. Oh, my finger looked really weird there. That's bits of the furniture there. So that's being sold. I think we've sold it actually. I think it just got sold on eBay. And that, oh yeah, that was all the stuff that was on top of the cabinet that we've now got to work out what to do with. So we're kind of like, it feels very spacious in here compared to how it normally feels actually, which is lovely. Oh, that's my pregnancy ball. My birthing ball, as they call them. So that's all good. And lots of little pianos. And the only thing that's really sad is you may notice that I've lost my sewing space again. So that's a bit sad. But I'll get back to it very soon. The moment that table's clear, I will get back to it because I have a few ideas of things I want to make. Okay, what else? Let's see. Oh yeah, so there's the rest of all the Kallax being taken down. Bits of cupboard that are about to be put up. And here is the frame of the cupboard done. That's what we did last night, and all my clothes in boxes is just kind of in there so that it's out of the way. But today we're going to put in, there's going to be drawers from like there onwards down, and a shelf on top, and then it's hanging space, and then I think another shelf at the top so that I can have like more storage up the top. And there's a little gap, so I might be able to, like, you know, there's always something like a suitcase or something that you can put on top of a wardrobe. But that is very exciting to have that there, and all my clothes all folded ready to go back in. Right, I thought I'd better show you a bump update. Much bigger, hey? So much bigger. Yeah, but she's growing well, so that's good. And I am wearing the Sew Over It Heather dress, which actually I kind of forgot all about the whole of my pregnancy, and I'm so pleased I've just found it again because it's perfect. It just fits really nice, snugly. An extra pocket space. I mean, the pockets are a bit stretched out because of old bumpage, but yeah, I think that looks quite nice. I'm really pleased with it. Yay! Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, so it is the next day, Wednesday. I've just got back from pregnancy yoga, which I love so much. I've always been known that I just don't do any kind of like exercise or anything sporty in any way at all, but pregnancy yoga is basically like relaxing in the best possible way, and it's so lovely. And the last 20 minutes I think is basically you lying down in the most comfortable position ever and just having a little like rest. So yeah, it's really, really good. So yes, just got back from that. I have got the cupboard up now and the drawers are in, so I've got to sort through that. I've been doing a bit of a reshuffle of all the clothes that don't fit me, because there's so many clothes that don't fit me, and that's all I've been left with that do fit me actually, and actually some of them don't, but I'm keeping them in my wardrobe. But yeah, so, and then I've got to try on all of these and see if they do, and I might still keep them in the wardrobe because they might be good for, you know, postpartum, because it's only 2 months to go, so I don't want to keep reshuffling or worrying about my wardrobe after the birth. So yeah, gonna try on all those. They're all pretty much handmade, so that's good. Post arrived. Da, da, da. This looks like I've got a broom. It's a new mop, very exciting, but it actually is, because I've wanted a spray mop for ages and it's finally come. And this is I think loads of e-cloths, which is also exciting because it means that you don't need to use product. You literally just put water on these cloths, and they're made of microfiber and really good for the environment. You stick them in the wash when you're finished, so I'll show you more about them later. Okay, sorry if this is extremely dull, but serious mop excitement is happening. So you can see all the doggy footprints, right? Look at how clean that is. And then my new mop, and you just spray. I've put Method cleaning stuff in, which is all non-toxic and really good for the environment and stuff. So just a bit of a spray. Pretty life-changing for me because I really hate mopping the floor, and it's the whole like getting the mop out, doing the bucket, and yeah, pretty much every day Hobbs will walk something muddy in. So that's pretty exciting. Hobbs, what do you think of the clean floor? Come on, come on, look at that. None of your footprints. Okay, also your bowl is missing and you want to go out. Okay, final little update before I sign off. So I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes. I say getting rid, I think I'm going to store them because I will work out whether or not I'll wear them after the baby's arrived. So I'm going to store them for now. Look at all those hangers that I didn't need. This is all the clothes that I can fit into at the moment. So it's actually quite a bit more than I thought, and there's a lot of handmaids in there that I didn't really realise fitted me, but I tried on and I was like, actually, yeah, they do. They go over the bumps, so that's great. Started doing the drawers, so I haven't done the socks yet, but this is starting to get really organised. Let me show you better organised stuff. KonMari! And because I've like really downsized, this is amazing for me. I normally have a lot of clothes, but actually I think it's pretty good. We might put another drawer in. We're trying to decide whether or not to put another drawer in or just have some jumpers and boxes there. And I'm going to go through my accessories and put them all in there, and they'll live on the shelf. So yeah, this is pretty good going in here, and I'm massively out of breath and my battery's running out, so I will stop there. Okay, so that's all from me for this week, for week 32 of my getting ready for baby stuff. We have a very exciting week next week. It's Stephen's half term, and poor guy, we've literally jam-packed it. We've got shopping trips for baby stuff, we're decorating, we've got his parents coming down for like 4 days to paint and wallpaper and all sorts of things. I don't know how involved I can be with that because of the whole kind of like toxic thing, but we found some non-toxic paint, so hopefully that will be good. And yeah, I can't remember, but loads of stuff next week. So yes, all change, all good. Hope you're all having a lovely week, and I will see you later. Take care.